Good morning, brothers and sisters. Um, about a little over an hour ago at 6 a.m., I woke up to the beating of war drums. Like, I was sleeping and I woke up and I heard the war drums and they were very loud. And I was like, oh, that's nice. That's weird, like half asleep. And then I was like, oh, war drums. I need to wake up. And so I woke up and just made sure to pay attention to my surroundings and was listening for the Lord. And then immediately I noticed that my YouTube was still playing, and it was playing the book of Jubilees. And so I listened for a while and got a lot of revelation. And so then I went back to where I had woken up at, the time point I had woken up at, and then I took some notes. So I'm just going to share those notes with you guys this morning. It was talking about, as soon as I heard the war drums, it was talking about the building of the Tower of Babel and how the Lord mixed them up so that they had to pause the building process. And then I wrote down, all of the Bible is prophetic pattern. He used the wind to overthrow and knock down the Tower of Babel. I wrote down the word sedition. I don't know what that means. I need to look that up. And then I wrote down, you have dwelt in the land that is not your land. Then the 35th Jubilee, fighting, pouring out blood over the earth, trying to build cities and towers so that one man will be raised up over the people in order to go to war, people against people and nation against nation. And that's obviously what the war drums were referring to. I wrote down, every time I say that, it's because I put a star and then I just wrote something down. Molten image for everyone to worship, star. Polluted likenesses, led astray by cruel spirits, star. By force. Pour out blood upon the earth because of people committing all sin and transgression. 36th Jubilee, and then 37th Jubilee, crows to cause famine. Years begin being barren because of the birds. And then in the 39th Jubilee, Abraham, when he was younger, knew God, or he was Abram then, but when he was younger, knew God, and would guard the fields, rebuking the crows, sometimes up to 70 times a day. And then I did a star, and then in capital letters I wrote so deep, because it was talking about how then they invented they started putting their seeds deeper and deeper in the ground because there were so many crows coming and eating the seeds. Star. Why do you worship idols? Worship God who sends rain and created everything. There's an open heaven right now, and the rain of God is pouring down spiritually for those who are willing to receive it. 40th Jubilee, Abram marries Sarai, and Abram burns down the house of idols. And then he cries out to God and says, do not let me walk in the error of my heart, O God. And that has been my cry, is to not walk in the error of my heart. So that's kind of personal, but whatever. Then I wrote down that we need to bless Abraham as our forefather, because the Lord said that those that bless him will be blessed and those that curse him will be cursed. Oh, and then I wrote down that according to the book of Jubilees, it sounds like Abraham wrote Genesis, at least the creation account part. It says that Yah spoke it to him in Hebrew and told him to write it down. So, and then it also went on to say that he studied and studied and studied the creation account. So that touches my heart, because that's something that I have made a priority in my life. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you. I don't know if I get to go back to sleep now or not. But, okay, have a wonderful and blessed day. Today is Yom Sheni, which means Monday. So happy Yom Sheni, everybody.